Hello everyone, welcome back to the Movie Reviewers 100. My name is Scott, also known as CineRam. I am your Thursday review guy here on this channel, and today I'd like to talk to you about a movie that I love very, very much called Time Code. This movie came out in 2000 and is one of the very first movies to really be shot entirely digitally, live-action film shot digitally. It is a somewhat major studio film with a large ensemble cast. Including people like Jeanne Tripplehorn and Salma Hayek and Stellan Skarsgard and Peter Horton, Julian Sands, MacLachlan, Holly Hunter, a variety of character actors basically. The movie takes place in Los Angeles and revolves around a production company, a Hollywood film production company called Red Mullet. And a lot of the people that work there, and a lot of the people that are making films for the company, and a lot of the other people in those characters' inner circle. The movie is a very unique film and a favorite of mine. I went back to see it in the theater 3 times actually, and I own it on DVD now. And the reason for that is because there's just so much to take in. The movie was shot in a very peculiar manner. There were 4 cameras basically running simultaneously for an hour and a half, straight hour and a half shoot, in which the cast basically acted out the entire storyline in one go, and they did this several times. The DVD, this movie is especially well suited for DVD because of how this movie was put together. Let me show you what I mean. If you take a look here at the frame, you'll see that all 4 camera viewpoints are on screen at the same time. Mike Figgis, the director, operates this lower quadrant right here, and he has 3 other guys filming the other 3. They all started at basically the same time. They synchronized their watches so that they all could be running at the same time. And these characters interact with each other throughout the course of the movie. Now I wanted to show you one of the special features on this DVD, which is really amazing, where you can basically pick which view to listen to. Here, I'll show you.
Hey Russ, it's Alex. Can't talk?
This is the lower quadrant here on the left.
Can't talk. I just wasn't sure if it was today or tomorrow. If we're on for today, just say something like, we got a bad connection.
Now I'm switching the audio using the directional controls for the upper left quadrant.
A bad connection.
Let me speak to Mary.
Listen, Lauren wants to talk to you.
Give me the phone. Lauren wants to talk to you. Give me the phone. Mary. Hello?
Now you can see there that the person that she was talking to in the lower quadrant, that Stellan Skarsgard, hung up because he and Salma Hayek are having an affair. Salma Hayek is actually supposed to be in a relationship with Jeanne Tripplehorn right now, but she's suspicious that she's fooling around behind her back. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on there. It's a comedy, basically. It's a comedy about all these people who are interacting with each other. As I said, this movie is ideally suited for DVD because you can watch any one of these channels. You can watch the entirety of one camera shot all the way through from beginning to end, or skip back and forth between all the different quadrants as you like. Of course, when it was released theatrically, Mike Figgis and his sound designers created a customized mix to emphasize certain quadrants at certain points in the film so you could sort of keep up with the various storylines. That meant giving a couple of other storylines short shrift on occasion, whereby conversations will go by, you don't hear very much of it, because there's certain aspects of the story that are meant to be focused on. That version is included on the disc as the official version of the movie, but you can also mix between the 4 as well. Additionally, there is another special feature. Like I said, they did this a few times. Over the course of a couple of weeks, they went through the entire film and shot the whole thing 15 times. And the official version is the last take that they did, the 15th take. But a special feature on this disc is the first take they did as well, the first time they ran through the entire thing and shot it all. So you can see the differences between the first time they did it and the last time. And most of the storyline points are basically the same, but there's changes in actors. A few of the actors are different, and of course the dialogue is completely different. The dialogue, it wasn't scripted out. It was completely improvised from beginning to end. All the actors basically just made up their dialogue, knowing basically what they had to do within a given scene or in a given moment, or the locations they had to be at. At a certain point, because all their watches were synchronized, they were able to do that. Now, as you saw in that clip I just showed you, you have a character in one quadrant making a cell phone call to a character in another quadrant, and that happens throughout the whole movie. The characters, they will call each other, they will talk with each other, they will switch sides, cameras will move from one set of characters to another, just really giving you a whole sense of the story as it goes along. I just love this movie. I think this movie is lots and lots of fun and very funny too. It's kind of silly at points. Sometimes comedies rely on people being kind of idiots in order to make the plot work, or just for a laugh. So there's a little bit of that, but for the most part, it's really a great deal of fun and really very interesting. This is like the ideal movie for DVD, because there really is no one definitive version of this movie. And at some point, I think Mike Figgis was talking about taking, a Blu-ray or something with a higher capacity and including all the versions of it. I'm not sure if I'd want to watch all 15 versions of this movie that they shot, but it would be nice to have the choice to do that. So maybe they'll do that someday. I don't know. A lot of really funny actors in this movie. I have to especially mention Julian Sands. Julian Sands plays a massage therapist who comes to the production office and basically walks around throughout the course of the movie, dropping on people and giving them rub-downs as they're going about their business. And his character is totally superfluous to the movie. He has no bearing on anything that happens. He's just there walking around, rubbing people's shoulders and massaging their scalps and their feet and everything like that as they're going about their business. And he's hilarious, Xander, Berkley's really funny. Richard Edson plays a director who's casting his movie, and he's going through drug withdrawal or something like that, so he's very funny as well. Yeah, it's a terrific movie, really, really fun movie, and I don't know very many people who've seen it all. But like I said, I own the disc, and I went back to see it 3 times just because there's just so much to take in. Lots and lots of fun, and I hope that all of you who are interested in this kind of thing give it a chance, because I think it's well worth your time. Thanks very much for watching. There's, of course, more people reviewing movies throughout the week, so please stay tuned for that. Thanks very much, and take it easy.